Hi guys, I'm Anna and we are filming here a new video about Diablo 4. And in this video guys, we're gonna be talking about controller support in Diablo 4. Guys, I'm a PC player. I'm playing on the PC, but I tested and tried the controller support for PC in Diablo 4. And in this video I'm gonna tell you absolutely everything about it, about my experience, about overall how controller is working in this game, and what controllers are supported, what you should check, what you should try, what should you expect from a controller in Diablo 4. Okay, let's go and chat. And chat is helping. Control the controller. Okay, guys. So, once again, I'm a PC player. I'm always playing on PC. I'm playing with mouse and keyboard. And during the beta, I decided, but no, I need some adventures in my life. I need to try the controller, how actually the controller is working. Controller support is working in PC. And then I unpacked my controller. It's Xbox One controller, standard one, I don't know. So I connected it and I tried to use it. Guys, it's working, it's alive, it's working. How the switch is happening, how you're switching between controller and your mouse and keyboard. Well, you're launching the game, you're connecting your controller. In case within Xbox it's a Bluetooth connected controller to your PC, so you connected it and then you're pressing like one button when you're already in the game. When you're already in Diablo 4, you're pressing one button and it is absolutely switching your skill bar, it's switching everything, it's switching the game to the controller, and that's how it is. That's it, you can use it. Then when you need to go back to your mouse and keyboard, then you're doing absolutely the same thing again. You are just pressing one button, doesn't matter which button, you're just pressing it on your mouse or on your keyboard, and well, it's bringing you back to the PC interface, to the mouse and keyboard interface. It's happening absolutely simultaneously, without any lags, without any delays, without absolutely anything. Well, I know, like during the time that I played it, I never had absolutely any problems with this. And well, this is incredibly sexy and this is really nice feeling. Chat is already asking the next question: how does skill assigning work on controllers? Well guys, when you're starting, when you just connected your controller, you are going there into the world. You have default bindings on your controller. You have all your skills will be bound to the controller buttons. You will have interaction button, you will have the movement on your joysticks, everything will be there. But guys, if you don't like, if you're not used to this particular setup, if you don't like anything there, you can rebind everything, all the controller bindings, but one, as far as I know, but one. I will talk about this a little bit later. So you can rebind absolutely all the skills in the menu. You're just going into the controls and you can put there everything. You can put there, no, you can bind the skills how you want, interaction how you want, moving how you want, evading, dodging, where you want, you can put it on your controller. So that's quite easy. And if you get used to some particular type of gameplay with the controller, if you use that your primary attack is going with this button, you can easy peasy change it the way you like. The only thing that wasn't changeable, that was the button that you can't change in the settings for me, it was the interaction, player interaction, accepting the party requests from the players, those kind of things. That I wasn't able to change it. This button seems to be bound. That's it. It is always there. Everything else, do how you want, change how you want, do whatever there, and make it as comfortable for you as it is, as you want. Okay, you connected your controller. You set up everything, you bind your keys how you want, You are not changing anything, you're going with just default settings, you are ready. Well, first thing, for example, that you are doing, you are going to fight, to kill the monsters. And how is it? Yeah, the most wild question that everyone is asking. Okay, how is the gameplay? How do you feel? How it's all working? Like, is the control any good for killing monsters? Well, guys, I am PC mouse and keyboard player, so I'm not used to controller at all, but even I have to admit, well, fighting is really nice. Fighting is really smooth and it seems on point. So I personally played on Barbarian. It's a melee class, it's a melee gameplay, and this is on a melee character. It's just, well, it's amazing. It's just godly. Yes, you are pressing all the buttons, all the skills, you are constantly attacking the monsters, you are godly. It feels absolutely great. But I also played Necromancer with the ranged skills. So yeah, to see, okay, how is it all working with the ranged characters? How I will be when I need to aim, how it will work with the controller in this case. And it's working pretty much the way that when you need to hit a ranged attack, when you need to, in case of a necromancer, when you're shooting your spears, you are shooting them in the direction of where your character is facing, basically, on the controller. So you're turning your character and you will be shooting in this direction. Not necessarily it will be always hitting the monster, it will be just going in the direction which you are facing your character. For a PC player, you need to get used to the controller ranged attacks, the way how you are aiming, the way how you are moving your character and how you are shooting. Absolutely, you need to get used to this. But guys, I'm pretty sure that if you are used to play with a controller, this is not going to be a problem for you. Overall, the whole experience, it's quite nice. Even again, yeah, with the range skills, for the person who is not used to play with a controller, experience is really nice and it feels quite smooth. Don't have any major issues here in terms of a combat. I would definitely say it feels really nice and you can 100% play it with a controller. But of course, there is an issue. That is always an issue. Okay, well, during the testing community, we find out that there is one little problem on controller. When you are playing on controller and when you are using a movement skills, leap, teleport on sorceries, dash on rogue, the range on the control of the movement skill is way smaller than on mouse and keyboard, and it is kind of crucial, really not cool. If you are playing, if you are in a PvP area and you are fighting other players, this could become a big problem. This is not quite nice. So guys, be aware that the movement skills are working a little bit worse than with a mouse and keyboard. Currently, maybe they will fix it because this was addressed, that was reported. But currently, yeah, movement skills, teleport, everything that has the range, the movement range is quite weird. But that was the battle. Guys, you were fighting, you were killing monsters, you killed everyone, and now it's time to chill, it's time to go to town. And actually quite some time in any RPG you're spending in town by crafting, salvaging, doing something with your gear, changing, equipping different items, doing all kinds of things with your gear. And well, here, if you're playing with a controller, guys, you can do absolutely everything. Everything is available. You have the tooltips, you have the buttons there, you can use it, you can change the items on your character, you can change the skills in your skill tree, you can craft, you can uncraft, you can salvage and do absolutely everything with a controller. Of course, it's all possible, but it will be slower than when you are doing it with mouse and keyboard. Not just because I get used to the mouse and keyboard, yes, it's obviously, but anyway, it's just like how controllers are, they are slower. The way how you're moving your cursor with the controller will be just anyway slower. And the whole this thing, how you need to manage your inventory, how you need to change the skills, the ways how you are doing, it will be a little bit or quite some where it will be a bit faster when you're using mouse and keyboard. It's more comfortable with mouse and keyboards, but this is not quite the issue of Diablo 4. It's just how controllers are. So what I was eventually doing in the beta, I was when I was going to town, I was switching to my mouse and keyboard. When I was fighting, I was using the controller, and that was working amazing, especially because the switch between them is simultaneously just with one button. Just every time you're pressing something on your keyboard, you have keyboard available, and that was actually insane. For the PC players, opportunity to use both is really nice. But why would you use the controller then for playing, for fighting the monsters? Is it so good? Guys, it is really good. I'm not saying that it's ultimately like better than mouse and keyboard, especially for the person who get used to the mouse and keyboard, but it is a ultimately sweet change. I absolutely get it for people who are especially working. We all are working with PC, I guess. For people who are constantly doing something with a mouse and keyboard, it's a nice change. It's a nice chill way of playing if you are just chilling with your controller. For example, you can chill, you can lay down, you can enjoy everything, you can destroy absolutely every monster. And the ultimate question, guys, which controllers are working, which controllers are not working in Diablo 4? Well, tested, Xbox One definitely working. From other people also reports that Xbox, all the series, blah blah blah, all the Xbox controllers basically are working. They're working with Bluetooth connection, and it is sweet and wonderful. All the modern Xbox controllers definitely. PlayStation, there was some reports that PlayStation controllers are not working. They do, but it seems like with PC they're working with a cable. They are not working wirelessly, they're working with a cable in Diablo 4. Guys, please confirm in the comments below if you were testing, if you were playing with the PlayStation controller, how it was for you. Other controllers, Nintendo Switch Pro, doesn't look like it. Stadia controller, it is working, and it was working for some people, but if you are using the emulator X360CE, I'm sorry if I'm definitely pronouncing something wrong. So basically for these controllers there is emulators that emulating Xbox controller, so it's like this kinda difficult. So it seems like the best controller, if you are thinking, considering maybe buying a controller and playing also with PC, playing also with a controller, maybe Xbox here would be your best ultimate choice, because it's absolutely amazing, definitely. My overall final thoughts about the controller support in Diablo 4. It's working and it is good for controller. Oh my gosh, I'm a nasty PC player, guys. I'm a nasty mouse and keyboard player. Of course, for me, controller will not be the first choice, but it would be the first choice when I need to do some chill farming, when I'm not doing some challenging content, but when I am doing just chill, maybe exploration, maybe farming. I'm doing the dungeon for aspects, for example. I'm farming for the items. I'm farming for altars of Lilith, something like this. Controller is easy. Controller is really good. It's chill. Yeah, your hands are not tired from a controller. It's absolutely amazing for this. For challenging content, when you're pushing, I don't know, level 100 dungeon or something like this. So for PvP on PC, I would recommend you to go with a mouse and keyboard and do all the crazy challenging things with a mouse and keyboard. But we will see. Maybe some things will be adjusted, maybe some things will be fixed, maybe some things will change a little bit till the release. In the beta, it was like this. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked it. If you have still any questions, if some questions were unanswered about the controller support in Diablo 4, please drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I really hope to see you soon in the sanctuary.